So now, Councillor Parrish.
I'm on item 13.
Yes, we're on item 13.
Yes, first of all, I would move receipt of a very good report. It's very thorough, very clear answers. Thank you to the legal department. Just to ask a couple very short questions. On page 2 of your report, 13A, you say, halfway down the page, the OBCA does not preclude directors from sharing information with their appointing shareholder. That would be as a group, or let's say I were to ask Nando questions. Would he be there in a position as long as it wasn't secret information from ENERSOURCE to answer my question?
Yes, he would.
Okay, thank you. On page 3 of the same report, this will be a thrill for ENERSOURCE. That means I could go as a guest to the audit meeting if I chose to.
It would be up to the committee to approve your presence being there.
Okay, so I would show up and they would all take a vote whether they turf me or not.
Yes, it's not something that you have a right to do, but
yes.
It's something that they could allow if they so chose.
Okay, good. And I assume that would be for any councillor, not just the troublemaker. Also, it says in about midway down the page, during discussions of sensitive matters at board meetings, ENERSOURCE staff as well as guests will be asked to leave the meeting. Okay. At the bottom of that page, you suggest that because of the CEDAR quarterly reports, they've stopped giving us reports. Were you assuming that, or did somebody actually tell you that?
Actually, that's a quote from the General Counsel. There's one error in it. A last-second change was made by my staff to put this into third person. So where it says the city solicitor understands, it should be I understand. So that's the General Counsel. It's just the practice that they adopted.
Right.
However, they did say they will come bring those reports back to us.
No, that's a good idea because I don't even know how to turn on a computer, so I wouldn't be able to check it. Do you have any date for those reports coming forward?
No, I don't, but I would expect they'll be coming forward as soon as they're available.
Well, again, I want to thank you for the report. Very, very clear. I could even understand it. I'll move it.
All right, and Councillor Yanika is indicating that these are available as we speak. Councillor Parrish. So if you could get your staff to print it out, you'll have it. All right, Councillor Parrish has moved receipt of the corporate report. All those in favour? That carries.
Mentioned it. He's concerned about it because they've gone to the province in this regard, because the province gave them the authority to pass the legislation. So it's on the provincial table as well now. Mr. Chairman, one other, I have to leave for a speaking engagement in Woodstock. I hope I can make it by 1 o'clock. You're going into a private session on ENERSOURCE. I want you to know that I was at this OPA Board of Trade, Toronto Board of Trade, and I was asked, is ENERSOURCE up for sale? I said, no decision has been made by this council. I think it's unfortunate that it's on the street that ENERSOURCE is up for sale. I think that is very unfortunate. And I'm very disappointed that somebody would come up and ask me that. In fact, I've already had somebody that if it is for sale, we're interested in buying it. So I have to tell you, I was a little shocked when I got it, but it's out on the street that this council is considering selling ENERSOURCE. So I want you to know it. It's now public in downtown Toronto. I have to leave.
Safe drive to Woodstock, Madam Mayor. Councillor Carlson, you have an inquiry?
Just a question. I had an inquiry about the Children's Festival this year. Maybe it's been a memo circulated, but I haven't seen it. Was it canceled or something? Because I had an inquiry about it. And if so,